I used this female with these two males. Yes, the magic has happened. I'm pretty excited. There's a corralling her into the corners and pushing her again.
You can see all the eggs there, there's just millions of them.
4th of November, I will be cleaning the brushes and showing the progress of the fry, who are now 4 days old. So the brushes from the wall, I just just to get all the dead eggs off there, wash them into the garden bed. You can see all the rotten eggs in there. So I've cleaned all the brushes now. I'll put them on the line to dry. What I'll do now is I'll let those dry on the line. Then I'll soak them in some potassium permanganate, take them out, wash them again, and then pop them back on the line again. Just make sure there's no bacteria left on there. All the water's pretty stirred up now. I'm just doing a slow trickle in obviously from the carbon filters. So I'll just do a slow trickle in. I use a top of about 200 or 300 litres, so about 10%. But you can actually see there's still a lot of algae on the bottom. But you can see all the, excuse the glare, you can see all the fry. Lots of fry. Makes you appreciate how many there are once you take the brushes out, and you can see them all around the pond. They tend to congregate around the outsides. So it's the 4th of November now. So today's the day when I will be scooping all the fry out the fry pond and separating the blacks from the whites. So stick around and I'll show you exactly how I do it and the process involved. Hi there and welcome to Paul Ratman Koi. 6th of November, the day of the culling. In a moment I'll spin the camera around and I'll show you corn and curry. Keen as mustard. They're both so excited to be here today, helping me sort all the black from the white fry from my DOITSU SHOWA. I'll spin you around. So what we have here, guys, is we have two methods. We've got corn on the practical method, the up-to-date method, which is like a homemade sucker, which sucks up the black fry. I'll zoom in closely. So the way it works is it's just an air pump with 2 feet. One is the sucker and one works as gravity into the bottle down there. So what Con's doing is sucking up the black fry. Quite a tedious job. And Kerry, Mr. Miyagi, he's old school. He prefers the old Japanese method, where he uses
tongs,
his fine technique, and he picks the blacks out manually. As you can see, it's quite a tedious job. So basically all we do is, from the main pond over here, I grab a net full, place it in this tank here. It's all the same water, all the same pH. We then scoop from there and pop them into the little bowls. see the different colours there, blacks and the clear ones. So it's only the black fry we keep. So what a tedious job. So what Kerry's doing here is sorting all the black ones out, and then all the clear ones he will dispose of them into another container. This is all black ones that we've sorted so far in here. I'll be able to see them if I focus. These are the black ones what we've sorted so far. So it should take us a few hours. Long process.
Yes.
But I reckon we've got quite a few blacks, which is good.
We've got a lot more than, we've got more than enough anyway.
Yeah, heaps.
So hopefully we get a good fish out of it, a couple of fish maybe.
If you haven't, you can always throw the white back in.
That's right,
Yeah,
if I haven't,
we'll just do it all again.
I can always use the whites, can't I? But it definitely makes it a little bit quicker with these suckers, doesn't it, with these airlines?
Yeah. Not quickly, just because it's careful you don't suck up any of the white ones with them.
Yeah.
So that's what I said before, like put less in the net.
Yeah.
You've got more room to swim around. So they're not crammed in together. They're easy to pick out after.
Yeah. Kerry, is your wife really doing this today? Are you supposed to be out shopping? So here we are, we're still going. We've been culling now since 10 o'clock and we haven't even done half yet. As you can see, these are all the blacks that we separate, plenty of blacks in there. But yeah, we're still going. Still plenty of culling. Long, tedious job. At least Kerry's excited.
Nothing gets past these photo scanners.
No, Kerry.
What a job, what a mess.
Even keeping the black mosquitoes.
Yeah, well you can have those for free, those mosquitoes. But this is a long process whenever you're culling showa, which is a bit of a pain, but you have to reap the rewards, and this is the only way you do it, is by culling out all the white. So we've gone through most of the black fries now. The rest of them I've had to disregard because there's just too many. I'm running out of time today. We've been nearly half a day culling the blacks, so I've got plenty to save and keep me busy. As you can see, now all I'm doing now is just emptying the pond out now. I'll give it a bit of a clean and then I'll put the black fry back in the pond. So I'm just emptying this pond at present. Con's still sorting the blacks out. Kerry's gone home, he had to go home, a few things to do, but Con's still going. We've got plenty of blacks. Probably see him in there. This is the tub now, which I'll be keeping all these blacks in here. So I reckon there'll be a few hundred, maybe 1,000, maybe more. So once the main pond is ready, and then I'll pop them back in the main pond. You can see all the dirt at the bottom there, so it's dirty fish there, loads of fry. I'll clean all this out. So this is some of the black fry that we've managed to sort out. there'll be a few thousand. That's just one bowl. All I'll do now is just remove them from here, where all the black fries are, place them in here, and then bear with me, I will carry them to the pond over here. I've got the pH perfect, probably about the same. The pH is about the same. Then just slowly just release them into the new home for a few weeks. It's very hard to see in there. You just see them there sitting around. That's all the black fly now in the new cleaned out pond. There. That'll be a few thousand. What I've done is I've taken the spawning net out. I've just put a laundry basket with a pump inside. Really small hole so the fly can't get through. And then just straight through. I've put it through the UV light as well, just to keep from this algae, this green out the pond, so it makes a real mess. But yeah, that's all good now. I'll put a bit of a extension on the pipe there just to stop too much splashing. At least the filter box is running now, so it'll circulate that water. I'll probably give them a little bit of feed now. I'll just put a bit of sprinkle, a little bit of food on the top. This will be the first feed since hatching. I need to give my glass a clean as well. That'll be on my jobs tomorrow. Back to work tomorrow night, so I'll give that glass a clean. Sagi's bulging with eggs. Ginrin Kohaku's bulging with eggs. Yamabuki's bulging with eggs. DOITSU Yamabuki's bulging with eggs. I can only breed so many. I'm just sat here now, I've just tied all the mess up. Just having a chill out of my pond, my main pond. Skinny female there. That's the one I bred last week. Super skinny. Well, I've got about 8 females in there, all bulging with eggs. So I've got a question. If the females absorb the eggs, does it stunt the growth? Or is it better to let the females release the eggs by putting a male in there just to get rid of the eggs? What's your thoughts? Nice Kujaku. This is what koi keeping is all about. At the end of the day, when you've cleared all your mess up, friends have come over and helped you, you've culled all your blacks from your showa, and then you just sit down and chill. It's now 5 o'clock, so we've been at it all day. So my next day is off work. This tan show here, this is what I'm going to breed. A good friend of mine gave me that fish. So I'd like to see some of its babies. So I'm going to breed that next, and I'm going to breed it with that Sankey male there. That Sankey male there, it's got nice red on it. Got nice sumi, nice heave, and the skin's quite good quality as well. So that's what I'm going to breed probably next week on my next days off.